Hello, my Minecraft family. Welcome to episode 8. Yes, 8. We have just finished this spectacular lighthouse and mob farm. As you can see, mobs have been coming up already. So we can sit here and kill them all day long. And all their drops will go into this, which will then feed into a sorting system down at the base. So we can go ahead and take a look at that. I didn't give you guys a proper tour in episode 7, so yeah, let's do that. So this is the killing chamber, self-evident. And you stand up here, stand in here, and the mobs will slowly generate and come up a water elevator and then fall into this section where they could just be slaughtered. And all their drops get picked up and get filtered. And I can show you where that is. Down here, they get filtered into here. Why is there nothing in there right now? Well, because it's going down to a sorting system. If I flip this switch, then anything I collect will stay in there. So if I go up here and kill some of these mobs that just came up, their drops will go into the chest down here. Oh, that gets stuck. So we go down and look at this now. See, there they are. They dropped in there. So if you just want to come up here, kill a few things to get some XP, or you want to see what drops, you could switch that switch and pick it up right away. So I'm going to flip that switch and let it go down to the bottom. So if we look down the bottom, here is our hopper system, which will carry all the drops down to a sorting system, which we have built. So we get down here, we see all the arrows go in here, all the bones go in there, and all the flesh goes in here, and so on and so forth. Anything that doesn't find its way into a sorted system box falls into here. So this is where all the bows go, all the enchanted armor and things of that nature. So we can come back in here later and find stuff that we like, merge it all together, and create some really cool things. Oh yeah, I also got some discs while I was up there. It's a little risky to try to get some discs while you're up there, but possible by getting line of sight on a skeleton and have them try to shoot you while a creeper is around. There is a chance that the creeper could blow up in the meantime, so it's a little tricky. Back here is the circuit system that I put in place. I'm not entirely sure who invented this, but it really works well. So I put this system in place to do the sorting. So now that we have this fantastic mob farm and lighthouse system, the question is, what do we do next? Well, there's oh, hey, what's down there? Hey, look at that! I caught a creeper in my boat. What a silly creeper! Thinks I'm gonna jump in there with him? He's crazy. Oh, what's over here? Oh, looks like we caught a drown and a pillager captain. Wow, boats are nice traps. Okay, so what do we do now? That is a fantastic question. Now that I can mend all my tools, all my armor here at the mob farm, and I can also get all these awesome drops of bones and arrows and everything I need, what's really next? Well, I know for one thing, I want to make this area a little more horse friendly, so I'd like to maybe create a bridge that goes from the lighthouse over to the mainland here, so I can just take my horse and not have to worry about boats. Because running with a horse around here is a little bit annoying with all these trees and having to run around the perimeter here of the land. But there's something else I'd also like to do, which is maybe take a little time to work on the village, because I think I've been neglecting that a bit. Oh, and plus my storage system. I know I left a sign to myself to fix my storage system, and I think before I do anything else, we want to get that fixed. So we don't have to scurry around and look for whatever resources we need and can't find it, and then it just becomes a mess. So, surprise, surprise, off camera, I did a little bit of work on my storage system. So I decided to make a cellar. So came down here, dug out a nice big section, put up some supporting beams, and began my cellar here, which I'm going to have my storage system in. So I kind of laid out just the basics of where I want my chests to go. They'll probably go 3 high, and I'll use the same sorting system, redstone, that I used in the lighthouse. So all of this is dug out, and I should have enough room to put all of the redstone, and I've also created myself a little back door here and an extra runway that goes all the way around so I can do maintenance on this when I need to. So in order to get this finished, I need to put together a whole bunch of redstone components, and I need to craft up a whole lot more chests, which means gathering a lot more wood. So gathering a lot of wood, I'm not sure exactly where I want to well, I do know where to go. I'm going to go to my forest section, my forestry services, but I'm trying to figure out which trees that I want to chop down. I think the dark oak is probably my best bet, because that'll give me the largest yield, and I think I can replant pretty quickly. To do it with jungle wood, yeah, they don't drop saplings as frequently. I could do it with oak, but I really don't have much oak around. So I think I'm going to go ahead and chop down some trees, check in with the forestry service, make sure that that's acceptable, and replant, get all my chests, get all my hoppers, and redstone components. So yeah, let me go ahead and start doing that, and I will see you when it's done. God, zombie apocalypse after zombie apocalypse. What the heck? Oh, babies. I hate babies. Wait, I hate baby zombies. Not babies. Oh my gosh. I am toast. Oh, don't die, don't die, don't die. I don't know where to go. There's creepers everywhere. I can't take a skeleton hit. More spiders. I don't think I'm going to make this. Oh, made it. Holy cow. I could eat. Ooh, boy. Yeah, come on, guys. Come on. Let's see if they are against bow and arrow. Yeah. Pick you guys up in the comfort of my own home. There we go. Let's switch to smite. Yeah, burn, baby, burn. Die, 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 die. Goodbye, goodbye. No, don't break my door down. Hey. Hey. Hey, over here. Don't break my door down. Stop. Stop. Go away. I don't want any. I'm not buying. No solicitors allowed. Go away. Over here. Man, how many zombies was this? Stop banging my door. Go away. No. Of course they're not done. Alright, eat up. Man, why didn't I just do this instead of a mob farm? Gee Louise. How we doing? Alright, I'm gonna try to sleep. Oh, did I just look at him? Hey, babe. Go away, die, die, die. Oh, of course he's burning, so now he's not gonna stay put. Let's switch to an axe. There we go. Die, die, die. Give me an eye. Or ender pearl, sorry. Give me an ender pearl. Yeah, baby. Ender pearl, where do I put my Ooh, that's my helmet. There we go. Ender pearl, ender pearl, ender pearl, ender pearl, ender pearl, ender pearl. There we go. All right. All right. Well, let's make our way back to chopping trees. Okay, made it back safe and sound. Thought I had a. Here it is, crafting table. So let's get this crafting table down and let's see how many chests we can make. So we're gonna need, let's see, 2 chests to make a double chest here. We're gonna need 3 for each category or item. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Now I know I have some down already, so let's just say 20. So we'll say 20 times 3 levels for each. That's 60. And for each level, we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chests. So times 6. Wow, we need 360 chests. That's a lot. Okay, so I need to put a chest down and clean up some of my inventory here, because I got to do some crafting. And I'm going to need a lot of inventory space for this crafting. So here is all the dark oak I collected. And if I'm not mistaken, a single 64 stack of logs will create 32 chests. Not mistaken. I think that's the way it goes. So let's convert all of this. So I guess that's 1. So let's convert that to this. Yep, there we go. 32. So we can create 32 per stack. So the question is, what do we need? We need 360. Right? So let's divide that by 32. We need 11 stacks of logs in order to get the number of chests we want. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy, that's not enough. All right, well, let me convert all these to chests, and I'll go back and chop some more trees, and hopefully then we'll have enough. So I'm going to start converting all these and go get some other wood, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back from the forestry services, and they were okay with me deforesting all of their dark oak trees as long as I replanted more, so I did. And look at all these chests I now have, so we'll see if that's enough. Not only do I need chests for all of this storage area, but we're going to need them for all the hoppers that we're going to need behind this. So I didn't do the calculations on the hoppers, but we're going to need a hopper for each one, so it's like 3, 1 for the sorter, so that's 4, 1 for the passover, which is 5, so we'll need 5 for each one of these. So if we put all that together, what do we have? We had like 22 of these. So we'd have 22 times 5. So it's a little over 100 and something. So 22 times 22 times. Okay, my calculator's acting up. 22 times 5 is 110. I could have done that in my head. All right, so we need at least 110 left over for hoppers, which I think we have. So I'm going to go ahead and head over to the Iron Forge Farm. What am I trying to say? The Iron Farm Foundry? Yeah, Iron Farm Foundry. So I'm going to head over there, get myself a whole bunch of iron, and craft up at least, I'd say 100 and... let's just do 2 stacks. We'll do 2 stacks of chests into hoppers. And that should be enough for us. Good thing I got this iron farm, because it takes a lot of iron to make hoppers. And you need lots of hoppers to make storage systems. So I am happy that we did that. Okay, so that's 1 stack and a little, so I need a little bit more. And craft up a little bit more, almost there. Grab another stack or so here. Craft that up, and 61. Ah, so close. Alright, we can do this, 64 and 1 extra. Alright, so I think we have 128 there. That should be plenty of hoppers, and there should be plenty of chests. So great, I think we have what we need to actually get this sucker running, except for the redstone. So I'll go ahead and pull this in place, and then I'll go figure out all my redstone components. So back to the cellar. Yes, the cellar. All right, so let's bang this out and put all these down and get this thing underway. And just like that, we have it done. There we go. So they're all completed. All right, fantastic. Now let's put our hoppers in. Now the hoppers are going to go behind all of these. So we're going to have one going into each. So we can do that pretty simply. So let me get that done. And just like that. We're shy one. Oh no, there we go. All right, so there we go. Now we got hoppers in the back of all of these. And now we got to run some across the top, which are actually going to be the sorting hoppers. So that one's just a little bit different. So I have to put a block up there, which means I have to get up there. Which, do I have anything to use? All right, let's do this. So go up here, and I need to put a block here. Yeah. And it's best to put that block all the way across so that when I need to put the hopper in, I can put the hopper into that block right there, and then I'll go back and remove that block. So it doesn't look like I have enough blocks on me, so let me get some blocks. Yeah, that'll work really well. So grab the dirt block and hop up here and put them down all the way across like so, and on this one like so. Kind of stuck now, so pillar back up and put one here and here and here and here and there. And let's hop up if I can. Yes, I can. And finish putting them across here. Perfect. All right, so now we go back to the back side and we click into each one of those. And then once all that's done, we can remove that temporary block. So let me go ahead and finish that up. And there we go. So they're all in there. And now, basically, let me explain this a little bit. So this one here, this hopper, is going to be a hopper that we're going to say what we want to sort. So let's say we want to sort the, okay, so we want stone in this one. So basically what we're going to say is we're going to put stone in here, and then it's going to funnel all the way down. But in order to stop it from funneling down, we have to put something else in these other 4 slots. And then the redstone will kick in and lock the hopper so it won't go in. So that's what that hopper up there is going to be for. So now we need a series of hoppers going across the top of these hoppers. So these we can get rid of now, because we don't need those temporary blocks anymore. And we're going to need a series of hoppers running across the top of these. So in order to do that, you have to start from the end point. So if we're saying that the items are going to come in this way, so they're going to start from this side and go all the way across, and then across this side and all the way down this side, and then this is going to be the end. So anything that didn't get sorted is going to fall into this last chest. So because of that, this one we don't need anymore. So we don't need that as a sorting. So that one goes away. So then we bring this one straight up, and we bring this straight up, and then from that one, we hoppers pointing into that one all the way across. So that is going to be the end of the main feed line. So we basically run that all the way across. Okay, and there's the last one. So this is the feed, and it's going to go all the way around. And then if any of these hoppers underneath have the item that match the item that's going through these top hoppers, it'll pull it down and put it into the chest. If none of them match, it'll hit this end one, put them all into the end chest. So that is basically the setup for the hoppers. And now we have to run one of the hoppers upstairs into a chest. So I have to find upstairs where a chest is sitting and put a hopper underneath it and direct it over to this input. So we're going to put a hopper coming out of that, all the way down, so we have to bring it over into this one. So let's go right underneath. I can't tell where underneath is it? Yeah, okay, so it's one more. So right there. All right, fantastic. So let's get rid of these temp blocks. Go back upstairs and get a hopper underneath that chest. Now we pull the rest of this up. There we go. So now we're connected to this top chest. So anything I put in this chest is going to funnel down. So see, you can see it's already starting to funnel. So all that will start funneling down into the underground sorting system. So let's put that back. And we go back down here. And since we don't have any of the redstone set up, it's going to funnel right into this first set of chests. So everything up there is going to fall right into this one until I get the redstone set up. So yeah, so this is pretty much it. I think we've got it. We just now have to get the redstone in place and decide which hoppers are gonna, or which hoppers are gonna sort which items. So I will start rounding up all the redstone and meet you back here in the cellar. Okay, I got all my redstone components, and it looks like my stone has smelted into smooth stone, because I like using smooth stone for redstone component placement. So back behind here, we'll go ahead and start hooking up the redstone. So what I need to do is put a block here, and it's going to be one for each. I go ahead and do that. And that block is basically going to hold another block, which is going to be like that. So put all those in place. Oh, actually, got to go up one more. So we'll get rid of these, and we'll go up. Whoa, hey, too far. Too powerful of a pickaxe. Alright, so what we need to do is not miss that jump. Oh, man, not overshoot it. This is fantastic. You can see my parkour ability is not very good. Okay, so we need to go actually one higher than this. So we are going to be on the 1, 2, so it should be this guy here is where we need to be. So let's go ahead and put all of these in, just like so. And then on this block here, we're actually going to put a redstone torch, just like that. So we get under here and put all these redstone torches in, just like so. There we go. So those redstone torches should be locking this hopper, so nothing should allow it to come in. Alright, now we come across here, and got our 2 layers going that way, and we, let's see, we're going to have one here, and we got to come up like this, and over like that. Yep, so we got this little peek hole. Now, we can repeat that process all the way across. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And all the way across here. Like so. Alright. Now, before we put this next row of blocks in, we have to put down our repeaters. So, if we put that block down, we'd block ourselves in and wouldn't be able to put the repeater in. So we need to put the repeater in facing the chest. So drop all those in, just like so. And now we can cap these off. Okay, that's it for that. Then what do we have to do? We have to put in the comparators. So we're going to drop a comparator on each one of these hoppers right here. And remember, I said this is going to be the sorting hopper. So what we're going to do is we need to fill it up with what item we want to fall into the chest below it. So if I say I want these to fall in, and then fill this with just something we don't want to put into our collection system. So right now I don't want to put kelp into our collection system, so we'll fill the rest of this with kelp and put our stone there. Now you can see there's 64 in there right now. They'll drop in once I put the comparator in the right way. So it'll be that way. So we want to put that comparator in. And then we want to a redstone signal down And it should then power this, which then turns this off. So items should now be filtering until it hits a certain number, and then it comes back on, locking the hopper. So it looks like that all worked. So in order to get back up there, I'm going to throw down another block here just so I can get up here. And if we look in the filter, we see that it went to 41 and stopped. So that's just the way this redstone is set up. If I put more kelp in here, then we won't store as many items here, which I could do if I wanted to. So I go like that, so it will drop a little lower. So, but anyway, that is working. So that is one sorting redstone setup. So I'm going to repeat that process all the way down the line. So starting with our comparators, I'll just get all those. And when all that's done, I'll be back. Well, I ran out of smooth stone, so I'm up here smelting some more. This is going really slow. I can't wait until maybe I set up a super smelter so I can get some of this stuff going really quick. But in the meantime, I'm stuck with this. Okay, if I've done everything correctly here, laying out all this redstone, then all we need to do now is decide what we want to go where. And of course that, I mean, that's up, everybody chooses something differently there. So what I have done is I'm kind of organizing it based on what I kind of use a lot. So my first one is going to be just regular stone. I think that's what I'm going to go with. My second one is going to be stone brick. So we're going to need to take out the stone brick here and come around and put it into the actual mechanism that controls what gets sorted. So we're going to drop that in here, and we're going to line that up with some kelp, and that's going to set that one. So now we kind of have to work our way down through the rest. And the way I was kind of thinking about doing it is kind of doing the stones that I use a lot, work my way sort of in color order, and maybe at the end here put in some of the polished stone versions. And then over here I'm thinking of maybe putting in some of the woods. So I'll have like oak in one, I'll have spruce, dark oak, and birch, and then maybe come over here with the acacia and jungle wood. And then all along here I'll do what other miscellaneous stuff I have, like dirt or oh, I don't know, gravel or anything else. So yeah, so let me go ahead and get all the filters put together, and yeah, I'll be back. I've got all the item filters in place, and I even put up item frames with the item that is getting sorted into that location. So I think it's looking pretty good so far. We need to kind of put a little decorative border around this, but functionally this should be working. So what I can do now is finally clean up all my chest monsters. I cleaned my room. Actually, I cleaned the entire house, and I cleaned up all around the village. I cleaned up all the chest monsters I had. I cleaned up everything inside of here. See, this guy's empty. And these guys up here, whoops, have some of my special stuff in it. This one's empty. Everything else is clean. So, you know, note to self, fix storage, it's a mess. Well, you know, that's done. See ya. Goodbye. So let's take a quick look at what we've got. So, as I was cleaning up all my chest monsters left over from all my builds, I had so much miscellaneous stuff that these 3 double chests couldn't hold it. So what I decided to do is put some barrels in the front here of each one of these categories. And what I've decided to do is these barrels are going to hold the different variants of this type of material. So in this case, it's going to be like slabs or smooth stone. And here it's going to be walls and stairs. So I broke it all up into those variants and put them in here, you know, based off of the root material. So I thought that was a pretty cool idea. Sure, it's been done before. I mean, this is Minecraft, so almost everything's been done before. But yeah, it's working for me. So I was able to kind of get a little bit more miscellaneous storage going on here. So I freed up a lot of space. But yeah, that's it, man. That is my storage in my starter house. I think that's a good starter storage. As we get you know, bigger and better things going on and we need more, well, we'll get it. So that's it. On to other stuff. Yes. And what other stuff do I want to do? Well, I do want to put down some carpet. I know I have sheep out there, but you know, I'm getting tired of shearing those sheep. It's a lot of manual labor, and I don't feel like doing it no more. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build myself a shearing shed. Yes, a shearing shed. Basically, I'm going to set up an automatic sheep shearer. Automatic sheep shearing shed. Geez, that's hard to say. So yeah, that's what I'm going to plan to do. So I'll meet you out by the sheep, and we'll see what's going to happen out there. All right, see you in a bit.